Alright, so this video is going to be shorter, and in it I'm going to go through just a number of examples that are going to be, you could call them paradigm cases. They're going to be paradigm cases for a number of the types of translations that we're going to encounter in this class. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to present an English sentence, then I'm going to translate that English sentence into Logicese, and then I'm going to symbolize that sentence using the universal and existential quantifiers that I just presented earlier. And I think I'm going to do around 15 of these paradigm cases, so to speak. So let's start with the first one. All teachers are scary. Let's have TX stand for teacher and SX stand for scary. In Logicese, we would translate this as for any X, if X is a teacher, then X is scary. And we would symbolize this as for all X, if X is a teacher, then X is scary. There's paradigm case 1. Paradigm case 2. No ducks or fish. Let DX stand for the category duck, let FX stand for the category fish. If we were to translate this into Logicese, we would translate it as for any X, if X is a duck, X is not a fish. And we would diagram this as for all of X, if X is a duck, then X is not a fish. That is paradigm case 2. Paradigm case 3. Some birds are ducks. Let's have BX and DX. This one we would translate as there is an X such that is both a bird and a duck. And in symbolism, we would write there exists an X such that it is both a BX and a DX. Let's go on to paradigm case number 4. Some birds are not able to fly. Let BX stand for the category birds, and let FX stand for the category is able to fly. If we were to translate this into Logicese, we would say I want to translate it as it, but we need to use the explicit X. There is an X such that X is both a duck and not able to fly. And then for our formal translation, there exists an X such that X is both a bird and not able to fly. So there's paradigm case number 4. Paradigm case number 5. Reptiles exist. If we had to translate this into Logicese, we would say Let's use y. There exists a y such that y is a reptile. And up here we would have had Rx stand for reptile. Let's go to 6. Everything is awesome. And let's let AX stand for the category awesomeness. And then we go back and also fix the fact that I ended up using X instead of Y. So I want to use something that's not X just so you get used to seeing it. So actually, let's switch over and let's make this Y as well. Just again, so you can get used to seeing Ys. Everything is awesome. In Logic Ease, what we would say is, for any Y, Y is awesome. Paradigm case number 7. Zombies don't exist. Let's let ZX stand for the claim that zombies do exist. In Logic Ease, what we would translate this as is, for all X, for all X, it is not the case that X is a zombie. In other words, for all of X, not the case that X is a zombie. Let's go into paradigm case number 8. Something is a student, and let SX stand for the category student. In Logic Ease, there is an X such that it is a student. We would translate this with an existential. There exists an X such that X is a student. Paradigm case number 9. Someone is a student. So here, sometimes with someone, you'll see PX, which stands for person. And we still have SX, which is student. In contrast to 8, we found out that something is a student, but we didn't actually know the type of something. Here, we're actually getting more specific about where within the broader category of student we're situated, namely that we're situated specifically within the person part of the category. So what we would translate this as is as follows. There is an X such that X is a person and X is a student. And in Logic Ease, there exists an X such that X is a person and X is a student. So let's go on to ones that are now going to be a little bit more complex, but these are still paradigm cases of things that you can see. Start with 10.